Temperatures began to rebound yesterday, continue today as highs reached the 70s. We saw flow coming off the Gulf, so we returned that moisture ahead of this latest cold front. As we draw in the features, you can see where the area of low pressure is. This one a little bit farther south, so not of Arctic origin. So behind this front, not going to be bitterly cold air, but we will see a temperature drop as we go from the 70s for highs today back to the 50s for tomorrow. A few passing light showers. That's all we've seen so far on First Alert Radar Network. You can see first initial wave of rain has kind of made its way towards the I-55 corridor. Second wave of rain starting to exit the I-49 corridor and moving towards the 10-12 interchange. So we'll see some of these rains kind of push into Metro Baton Rouge probably within the next hour or two. So you'll notice for right now with First Alert Radar Network, sponsored by Garcia Roofing, you can see things are pretty quiet here in the metro area. Just a couple of those light showers well off towards the east, up towards the north. A few more of these showers here in Amite County, stretching into Pike County, but heavier rain as you go a little bit farther north in our viewing area. And then down towards the coast, things have been very quiet for you, expected to remain fairly quiet for you as well as we make our way through at least the next couple of hours. But everyone will get in on some rain as we go deeper into tonight. So here's a look at future casts. You can see showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms kind of rolling into our area as we go into those pre-dawn hours on Wednesday morning. So this is all out ahead of the front. So once this shower and thunderstorm action continues to roll through, by the time we get towards daybreak tomorrow, you can see how most of the rain is out of here. We'll have some residual wet slick streets. So keep that in mind if you do have the morning carpool with the kiddos, or if you're going to be heading out for the morning commute tomorrow. As you look towards Wednesday afternoon, we're going to start to see some clearing, maybe a few clouds and some wraparound moisture to that area of low pressure Wednesday evening. But other than that, we're going to be dealing with bright sunshine as we head into the day on Thursday. Wednesday and Thursday will be our coolest of the 2 days as we look at our Super 7-day forecast. So all the rain here on Wednesday early in the morning, just prior to sunrise. As we pull out Wednesday and give you that pinpoint forecast, we'll start out cool, we'll stay cool through the day with temperatures kind of stabilizing somewhere in the low to mid 50s during the afternoon. Again, we'll see that clearing during portions of the afternoon, and a few clouds may start to return late afternoon to the early evening hours. But overall, the day is actually going to be pretty pleasant because all this rain is going to get out of here by the time we get towards daybreak. Then as we look towards Thursday, we've got to look towards the morning low. Yeah, we've got 32 projected for Baton Rouge on Thursday. So that means areas south of Baton Rouge unlikely to deal with freezing conditions, but areas north of Baton Rouge and east of Baton Rouge certainly will be dealing with a light freeze in the forecast. It'll be brief as well, duration anywhere from 0 to 6 hours. So we're taking care of the 3 Ps, but everybody, let's just go ahead and take care of the people and the pets. Looking on those folks that don't have reliable heat and bring in the outdoor pets. As for the plants, it's going to be along and north of the interstate corridor for Thursday morning. Potential, though, could still be there for some patchy frost for areas south of the interstate corridor. As we look towards Friday, beautiful day ahead. Temperatures rebounding quickly for the afternoon back into the 70s, and that spells good news for the weekend ahead. A very different story than the weekend we felt last weekend where it was bitterly cold. All the Mardi Gras festivities taking place Saturday all across our viewing area, kind of starting in the afternoon, continuing into the evening. Conditions are going to be much more optimal for parade weather Saturday as to what we saw this past Saturday. So we've got parades all across the area Saturday. For Sunday, we've got Mid-City Grawl that's going to be taking place here in Baton Rouge, and even that forecast looking great as they roll that parade at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. You can see temperatures in the 70s, plenty of sunshine, maybe a few clouds out there by the time we get towards the mid to latter point of the afternoon. You'll notice a lack of rain in our forecast through the vast majority of our Super 7-day forecast, and temperatures kind of well above average in those 70s once we get towards Friday and beyond. So some milder weather is back as we see a little bit of a cool down over the course of the next couple of days.